lucky ones.
First of all, could you introduce a little bit about yourself to our diligent viewers?
Yeah, myself, Dr. Sudhanshu, and I am in this teaching profession since 2006. But rather than saying that this is my profession, I would like to say that this is my passion. And I remember in my school days when the teacher was asking with everyone that what would you like to be in your future. So many friends, someone was saying that I would like to be admin officer, I would like to be doctor, I would like to be engineer, like this. But
what was your original direction?
I said that I would like to be a teacher. And after completing my master's in 2006, when I get interviewed in MIT University, so just my honorable founder, President Dr. Ashok Kumar Chauhan, who was having a great vision related to the education, that to make any country developed, if you want your nation to be developed, the education is the key. So he asked me simple one question: what's your goal of life? So I said that I want to make a mark by my research and teaching. So he asked me that, okay, could you be among the top 10,000 scientists in the worldwide in the coming 5 years? And I promised this. So that was the vision of our honorable founder, President Ashok Kumar Chauhan sir, and with which I joined this MIT University in 2006, and from 2006 I have worked in different MIT institutions, and right now since last 3 years I am in MIT Uzbekistan.
Wow, perfect.
What about you,
What
Mr.?
about you, sir?
Yeah, I'm Dr. Gaurav, still working in MIT University Tashkent from last 2 years. It is a great being here in Uzbekistan. It's nice, feeling very good. Same thing like if we talk about teaching, yeah, it's like a passion. I seem like I can influence students. My teaching is more towards, you can say, practical aspects, not towards theoretical. What they are doing in their practical life, even I can relate. So I can teach them in such a way that they can relate it and recognize it remember it for many years like this. The same thing like earlier I was in industry, but after working for 2 years, so I thought, it's not my cup of tea. So just switched to a teaching from last 12 years, 12 plus years I am in a teaching. So done my degrees like BTech, MTech and PhDs and all. And just, you can say, learn every day with the students. Even they are learning and we are also learning from them. And the students of Uzbekistan is also, it's very, very great. They are very humble and we can say very pure sort of things. So they are just come with like open mind and will discuss so many things, and with the help of some practical aspects. It's very good to have a mutual interaction and knowledge exchange with each other. Yeah. So that's why we are here. So.
Amazing.
Perfect.
And we have prepared really captivating questions, special for you, professors. The first question is, if you could invite any historical figure to speak in your class, who would it be? And why?
You know that India was a knowledge center, not only since last coming year, but thousands of years before, if you go through the history.
Exactly.
When India was the kind of a learning center where we have established a lot of universities, where the people from the worldwide was coming and they were getting the knowledge. So there are a lot of that kind of the examples who did excel in their field, and they had encrypted that in the forms of the various formulations which we used to call slokas and sutras. So that kind of the examples, not in the field of science, technology, even in the medical domain, that can be given to that we used to give, like the origin of zero. India is the scientist. The zero was originated in India.
Yes.
And in the medical domain, like there is a great scientist who has started the concept of medical surgery in the ancient times. So it means how to relate the current technological things with our previous
modern appliances or modern facilities to the class.
Yes.
Of course, that's perfect. What about you, sir?
So actually, we are from the IT background, information technology background, but there was one personality called Chanakya in India. He was a great philosopher. We called it he was a kingmaker. So apart from IT and technical things, students should also know how to deal in the real life, how to make a friends, who's your boss, how to like do into the organization, how to pursue with your family, what to do, what to do, not to do. There are so many things with the Chanakya. If you go in for the Chanakya Niti, there's a whole historical books on it. I am very much influenced with that personality. As I told you, the influencer is the main thing. If you can't influence the student, how can you teach them? So first, that personality, I'm very much impressed with him. So that's why if I got a chance, I bring him in my class and just give that life lessons to the students. So this is the one thing from my side.
Of course, perfect. And generally to tell about teachers, being a teacher is a noble profession. Not only noble, but also one of the difficult profession, just like the doctors as well. They are, how can I say, serve for the patients, and the teachers serve for the students. To be there, one of the best person in the society and find their own place in the society, of course, just like you. And the reason why I can share with us your teaching philosophy, your unique ways or methods or strategies every single day do you use in your class in order to change some kind of the usual days, the usual methods, just like the past as well. Do you have some kind of modern appliances or modern some kind of techniques to teach the younger generation the global era, to be the global citizen in the future?
And look, now while teaching in the classrooms, we are using all the modern aids to teach them, like giving them ready to study materials, video lectures, audio video tutorials, online assignments, all these things are there. But as I said you earlier, that teaching is not only profession, and being as a teacher, you have the great responsibility on your shoulder, because whatsoever you are teaching them, and if they are listening to you very properly, they are going to be the future of the nation. So the future of the nation depends on the teachers also. What you are teaching them, what kind of the knowledge, what kind of the values, what kind of the techniques and tricks you are teaching them. So generally, I used to follow my ancient practice, our Indian ancient practice, which was having three major components in the learning process, because as a teacher I am also a learner. So there are the three important things. One thing that is called Shravana. Shravana means that be a good listener.
Of course.
So whensoever you are learning anything, be a good listener. And learn means adopt everything whatsoever you are getting in your classroom or anywhere you are learning. Then second thing is called manana. Manan means whatsoever you have listened, just close your eyes and start having a deep thinking on that. And then the third and most important thing, that is called Nidhi Dhyana Ashanam. It means that meditation. Yes, means that whatsoever you have learned, you have a thought on that topic, now do the meditation and try to implement it. That how it is going to implement, how it is going, that knowledge which you gained today, out of that, how it is going to help your society or help your, first of all, your career, and then how that knowledge can be the helpful for the whole society. So these three things are, you can say, the key tools that the student should follow. That not only learning process should involve these things. That listen, very careful, then have a deep thought on that, and then implement. So that are the key tools, along with the modern tools and technology.
Perfect, very cool. Thank you very much. What about you, sir?
Yeah, I like the professor said many things in this interview.
All of the answers.
Yeah, all the answers.
He said.
So just the thing, like in our case, every day is a new day. You can't expect what I am teaching, what I have taught yesterday, so today student behave like this. Today they are in different mindset. So you have to prepare for every day. You can't go in the class just like that. So you have to prepare. If I have to give 1 hour lesson, I have to prepare for 3 hours. Like lesson is not the only one. Again, the behavior in the class is very good aspect. As the professor said, the manana and shravana, the listening and this implementing this is very much important. You learn each and everything. Cramming as well as understanding. Both things are necessary. You can't understand each and everything. Something you have to cram. Like if we said A, B, C, D, I can't tell you from where A, B, C, D comes. You have to cram it A, B, C, D. But with the help of that, you have to understand many things. And finally, implement these things into the real life. we are from that information technology background, AI background, so these things are in the society everywhere. You know AI, but how to implement AI into the real world, this is the one more challenge. So that's why we are focusing on main thing, how to bridge these gap. You understand it and now implement it. Only understanding is not important. You have to implement this also, implement the things into the society.
If we implement them, then we can really learn something.
Obviously, and this is good for the society. As the professor said, this is good for the society. And ultimately, you are doing something, we are doing something, it ultimately comes into the society. If society is not benefited of it, it's of no use.
Everyone should do something.
Yeah, something.
Some kind of small steps as well,
Small
every single
steps.
day, to make it one of the best society, to create one of the
and it's a small step. You can't climb a wall like everything in a one day. You go step by step. That's why you beyond from that. This is the very good approach.
I've remembered such kind of expressions. Learn as if you were to die tomorrow. Live as if you were to live forever.
Yes.
Great.
The thing, look, like AI, we are basically both of us are from the IT and engineering background, but you know that artificial intelligence, it is very powerful tool, and every day a lot of things are coming up, new things coming up, and AI is getting more and more powerful. But this is not the thing that, on the other hand, that the students should not stop learning basics. Like if you don't understand addition, multiplication, division, subtraction manually, and we have calculator, so why to learn these things? So don't think like this. You have to. AI can solve your number of problems, but your basics, your foundations must be strong, because man has made the machines, right? Machine should not get lead on the human being,
of course.
right? So students should have that approach that we should not stop learning the basics. We should always have a strong foundations, and whatsoever the domain they are studying, whether it's a theoretical, every theory has its practical aspect. So they should have a strong foundation, and every day means once you read one topic, my suggestion is that at least read that topic. If you read that topic twice, thrice, every day, and then start thinking on that, so you will get something new out of that.
Perfect. That's amazing.
Professors, can you please wish to younger generation? Perhaps you have any wishes.
I wish, I suddenly usually go into the class. Everyone wants to be a businessman, millionaire. No one in our case, when I was student, my parents, my teacher, study for a good job. Study for a good job. I won't say these words in my class. Study to give a job. This is the main thing. And what is that? Even we are also doing job here, but still, what is that? How can you start a startup or a business? It's just you look around yourself. If you find one problem, and if you give solution of that problem, you will be a next businessman. Simple. Like in the ancient time, we sell and purchase the things. Like barter system earlier, they will give something to you, you give something to me, or you will take some second-hand goods from my side. OLX comes into the picture. They just give an interface, and people are doing from that interface, and he is the next billionaire. Simple. So just you find one thing that you can automate, and give the solution to it. That's the thing. So I just give this motivate to my student. Do this kind of approach. Think when you are doing something, what is the one thing that you can automate it or give solution to it, and people are benefited of it. You will be a next billionaire. No problem with that. So just this kind of approach, practical approach. Yes.
And
yes, of course.
From my side, I would like to suggest the upcoming young generation and even the young generation of Uzbekistan, that if you want to be an entrepreneur or if you want to be a business, there is a word customer. So in Hindi, cust means pain.
Who is our ideal customer in this place?
Yeah. So at this place, I will say that the youth of this Uzbekistan country, the kids who's going to give the direction to this country. So I will suggest that whatsoever the field you are going to choose for your career, first of all, try to find out your strength. Find out the real pain of the market with the people surrounding you, and then try to find out the solution, and that will give you the lifelong opportunity for you. So in our traditional Sanskrit language, the knowledge is very well encapsulated in the two line sloka that I would like